You and Fahima got close. Nothing happened.
I don't understand.
Why did you leave Sinaye?
Oops, damn. It is the attitude for me, the embarrassment and the attitude of, silent treatment. Because, damn. Now, at this point, I really don't know what to do with Biggie's kids because these kids are giving us so much headache. 1 minute they're making us go oh about the ships that they're possibly gonna sail, and then the other minute we're now wondering why are we even trying to ship on, crave for more of whatever it is they're having. Now, in this particular video, I'm giving you all the lowdown of the craziness of jealousy, pride, and, instigations that is going on around the Sinaye-Zee and Young Papi's triangle love story. And I would try my best to dissect it as much as possible. So, of course, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell button beside for notification in every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video so that more people can get to see. Now, these questions are things I'm going to be answering every time. Anybody who wants to watch the Big Brother show, especially for Monday games, diary sessions, parties, and the evictions, go on Facebook. DJ Harry gets to live stream them. For others who might not have the time to, go on my TikTok page and you're going to get to watch because I'm going to be posting the clips there. All right, now let's get right into it. So obviously, Sinaye and Fahima are getting close. They have a form of connection as a friendship, and we can all see that from here. But then that is not the same thing Zee is saying. Zee is saying like Sinaye and Fahima are getting cozy with each other and that they might like each other. She is quite sure that when it comes to Fahima might like Sinaye, and maybe it's just to spite her Zee, or it's actually genuinely like this. But then she is not cool with it because she likes Sinaye and she knows that Sinaye likes her. Obviously, we can see that Sinaye likes her with all the talks and always checking up on her and always being by her side. But then it is becoming a problem. As day before yesterday, 2 nights ago, we saw that Fahima and Sinaye were close to each other, having conversations, random things. But then, was he Young Papi or someone walked in on them? But nothing was happening per se, right? But however Sinaye got to tell Zee about it. But then we noticed how that conversation was the bulk of their moments they shared yesterday, as Zee would ask Sinaye that, what, he had told her that, first off, we saw that Sinaye told her that, they've been close, but then what he feels with Fahima is a sense of brother-sister vibe, because for him, Sinaye is like his elder sister. They have the same vibes as stoners and so much more, being nonchalant and stuff. But then, after that conversation, Zee had to ask him again in the garden that what the moment you guys had with Fahima, hope nothing happened. Did anything happen? And he said no, that he's really sure. He promises her that nothing happened. But then she didn't believe it, right? And then later we saw she was having conversations with her buddy, her bestie, Young Papi, whom we all know likes her, but she doesn't like him as deep as he likes her. And she was talking about how she knows that Fahima knows, and everybody in the house knows that she does not like Fahima, and that they cannot be in the same space. Whenever Fahima is around her, she acts as though she does not exist. And then she feels that Fahima is trying to use her closeness with Sinaye to get to her. And for most of the day, Zee was around Young Papi, even when he was getting is it manicure for his hand, is it pedicure? We saw that Els was painting his nails, just giving him some good treatment in the dressing room. Zee had to go there, wait for him, and then later everybody separated, and she was back with Sinaye in the lounge, in the parlor per se. And then, she kept complaining about the same thing, and he was, getting tired of it and asking that, I don't understand where this is coming from. I told you that nothing happened. We're connecting as normal people. Knowing that in this case, I'm feeling like the person who's supposed to be angry, is he not what do you call it? Is it not Sinaye for having to get the kiss with Young Papi twice? Anyways, while he was talking to her, while Sinaye was talking to her, she walked away on him. She walked out on him and went upstairs to her bed. And then, Yolanda saw that from where she was eating upstairs. She had to ask her, why did you walk away from Sinaye? Why did you leave him downstairs? And Zee obviously turned and looked at Yolanda and ignored her and walked past her, went back to her bed. Yolanda was in shock and was like, are you angry? I think she mumbled something. Maybe it was no or something, but whatever it was what it was. And then she went to her bed. Young Papi came to just keep her company, and he was not asking her what's up. She ignored him. She was just hitting and holding whatever she was holding. Young Papi had to tell her that you're very, a lot is going on in your mind. You're going through a lot, and I think you need to ease up. She's like, oh, nothing's happening, nothing's up, and blah 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 blah, all the 9 yards. But we all know what it is, right? And then later that same night, we noticed how Young Papi was having a conversation with Willie, talking about how it is very uneasy between Sinaye and Zee whenever he comes around them when they're having a conversation, and then he has been trying his best to not say anything, and he tries to keep Zee company. But then whenever Sinaye is trying to talk to him, Young Papi would make Sinaye feel like they're getting close and stuff. And I'm like, that's quite deceptive. But maybe you're just trying to, encourage him to keep at what he is doing and stuff. Anyways, maybe Young Papi is doing this to, have his own way to get closer to Zee. But on the flip side, Zee is telling Sinaye that the kiss she had with Young Papi was just kiss, that she does not have a close bond with him. It's just casual vibes. Either way, this girl is playing her cards well, but I feel Sinaye is kind of guy that if you toy with too much, he's going to pay back tit for tat. Basically, like, you hurt him, he would find a way to hurt you too. Maybe not physically, but you would get what you bargained for. I think Young Papi is getting used to the fact that he would be a second wheel and someone she can fall back on. And he's good with that as long as he gets the coziness of kisses and so much more. However way that is going for them, it is still good. I just want to see how this ends up, even today, because if it was me, Zee walked out on as Sinaye, I might not talk to her for today because it was quite rude. It was really rude. Anyways, I'm going to bring you more updates, so stick around.